What's up YouTube, Gotcha Slayer here, and today, this is my first ever YouTube video that I'm putting out. At the end of the video, I will be giving thanks and respect to the man who made this happen. But until then, we're going to go ahead and get right into this video. So, today we're going to be doing a Honkai Star Rail availability tier list. We've got our little tiers set up here, alright? We've got at the top, we made it. This is the top of the top. Top tier. You want to be inside these ones. Below that, I'd slam. Because you will voluntarily be. You might not be at the top of the top, but you're doing pretty damn well for yourself. Good but not great. I mean, hey, you know, an enjoyable night, but maybe not an unforgettable night. We've got it is what it is. Below that, we've got maybe if you paid me, but probably even if you did, I still wouldn't do that shit. And below that, don't you dare not. Literally, don't you dare. These characters that are going in that tier, nah. If you're after them, there's something wrong with you. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's get right into the tier list. So here we've got Stelle starting out. Honestly, I think, and I know this is a hot take, that Stelle is the inferior twin here. Alright? So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put her in average. She is the starting line. She is the top of average. Let me just say, I think that she is almost good, but not quite there. Caelus, on the other hand, oh yeah, he easily makes it in. Too good, but not great. This man has the swag, he has the jokes, he's got the riz. What else is there to be said? And not to mention, oh man, that baseball bat animation when he ults is just so much cleaner than Stelle's. I love that character. Alright, next we got March. March, you know, she's kind of cute. Kind of like her, sometimes I like her personality, you know. She kind of plays around with the MCs here, either one. And when she ults, she kind of got me acting up, not gonna lie. Nah. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put her in average. We're gonna put her in average. Again, she's up there. She's up there. She's almost that good, not great. But I'm gonna say average. In fact, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and move her up. We're gonna go ahead and move her up. Just because she's so damn cute. Next, we got Don Heng, Mr. Silent but Deadly in Sushang's terms. And I gotta say, this guy right here, he is the epitome of average in these characters. He is the starting line for average. He is the bar that every other character will be put against when we're considering whether they are average or not. Next, we have Asta. She's average too. Look, hey, it's average for a reason, okay? Damn near half these characters are probably going to be put in average. Who knows? Alright, Asta, she's cute. She's responsible as hell. She's rich. But really, what else does she have going for her? Not much. Okay. Next, we're going to give little puppy dog here. Alright, but we're putting him at the bottom tier here. Okay? Maybe if you pay me. Maybe. But probably not. Not for him. No way. After him, Herta. You know, as a certain great bald man once said, there's not enough WD-40 in the world to get me to put it in that. In fact, there's not enough WD-40 in the universe to get me to put it in that, put it in his puppet. No way. Now, you're talking real Herta. That's yet to be seen. The puppets? No way. Next we have Hook. Adorable, but obviously don't you dare. Nah, don't you dare. Hey, if you're watching this video right now, I want you to have a deep reflection moment right now. Okay? Have a deep reflection moment right now about how you feel about Hook. Right? Next. Easy. That's easy. In fact, you know what? Actually, kind of screwed up on the tiers here. There's got to be an extra one right up above here, I'm afraid. Yeah, we gotta add a new one here for her. Absolutely. Because you see, she's mine. You're not allowed to have her. You're not allowed to talk to her. You're not allowed to touch her. Actually, maybe you can talk to her. We'll do that by a case-by-case basis. I don't want nobody with Kafka's abilities talking to her. Let's just be honest here. Kafka got some weird fucking sorcery shit going on. But she's mine. Bottom line. Alright. Next, we have Sampo Koski. Alright. Look. Let me explain. Alright? I know that there are a lot of Sampo lovers out there. Okay, but let me explain these. He's good looking. He's got a fun personality. In fact, just off of those two things, I should probably bump him up. The problem is, when you wake up the next morning, your money's gonna be gone. And then he's gonna send you a text message saying that it was for a business opportunity. Yeah, no thank you. Bottom goddamn tier. Next, we got Pela. Honestly, Pela, what does she even have going for her? Like, let's be honest. She's got the Tale of the Winterlands fanfic going on for her. And you know what? That's pretty cool. I'll give you that. She's willing to hook us up with that as well. So that's pretty cool. But she's an alcoholic. She got the body of a 12-year-old. Her personality is wild at best. And her outfit kind of sucks too. Bottom tier. Next we have the Goddess of Rock. The mother of Electric Boogaloo. Literal Electric Boogaloo. We got Serval. Listen. There is only one spot that Serval can possibly take. Because let me tell you something. Maybe not that far. Let me tell you something. Serval, you've heard of rock out with your cock out. Well, Serval's gonna rock out with a cock in the mouth. Alright? And that's gonna hit on a whole nother level. So that's an easy eye slam. Next, we got Qingque. Okay. I'm not gonna lie here. I'm a little biased for Qingque. Okay? She's not the hottest character in the game, but she's cute. And I love her personality. God damn. I vibe with her personality on so many levels. I have done exactly what she does in real life, where I will literally work at some 9-to-5 job, put the bare minimum energy into that, just so I could go home and put all of my energy into improving myself. Whether that's working out, studying, working on video editing, or programming, or whatever that I'm thinking of that day. So, because of that, I'm gonna put her a little higher than a normal character for her would put, and that's gonna go all the way up to I'd Slam. And you know what? I have one other reason, just in case you don't understand it yet, just in case you don't agree just yet. Okay? Picture this. Right? We all know that Qingque loves Celestial Jade. We all know that. It's obvious. Imagine you hit her up. Okay? You hit her up, you're like, hey, let's play some Celestial Jade. Right? She comes over, you guys play some Celestial Jade, you beat her. She wants a rematch. And you'd be like, I bet. I'll give you a rematch, but before you can have your rematch, you gotta beat me in bed. Boom. Now you've ignited her competitive spirit. She's gonna go up in there, she's gonna give it her all, and then you're gonna have a wild night. Next morning, yeah, she's gonna pester you about a rematch in Celestial Jade. That's true. But you know what? All you gotta do is say she didn't beat you in bed. And then you got another wild night coming. Do that 1 or 2 times, hit her with some Celestial Jade again, and rinse and repeat. And that. Boom, there you go. I'd Slam. Easy. Not even a contest. Alright, next we got Sushang. Love her personality. She's got a cool outfit. But that's pretty much it. I would say good but not great. I honestly would sort of like to put her higher, but there's one specific problem, and that is I don't want that giant ass chicken anywhere near me. Okay, some of y'all might be into that. Alright? Hey, and I'm not judging, but I'm not into that. Okay? So she's gonna stay down good but not great. Next is Tingyun. Yeah, that's obvious. That's obvious. Do I need to explain that? Does anybody require me to explain that? No? Alright, moving on. We got Himeko. And Himeko's going up into I'd Slam for sure. For sure. If anybody wants to argue that, it makes no sense. Just based off of her outfit design alone, it's an I'd Slam. She's got a good personality as well. She's obviously rich. I mean, I would slam her as hard as that satellite that somehow she has a satellite, by the way, following the express to every world that just shoots a damn death beam down at your enemies? What is she, Tony Stark? Jesus, man, holy. And then, the morning after you finished up and had a wild night, you're gonna wake up, she's already gonna be awake, and she'll have brewed you a cup of coffee. I mean, and you know, who knows how it's gonna taste, but I mean, hey, she brewed you a cup of coffee. What are you gonna say, no? Anyway, next character. Oh, we got Welt. Oh boy. Listen, Welt is my favorite male character in this game. By a pretty large margin. So there's only one real place that he goes. Oh yeah. And it's not just because he's my favorite character. It's not just because he's got that gentlemanly aura around him with the obvious swag, the intelligence. It's not just that. It's because he can also summon black holes. Who doesn't like black holes? Who isn't entranced by a black hole? Who wouldn't want a miniature black hole put on their dick to suck the cum out? That's right, I went there. That's right, I stole that idea. Soon. Next, we got Bronya. Now, Bronya on her own, honestly, will probably be around here. On her own. We all know that Bronya has another person who she's basically inseparable from after the events of Bella. And that's Stelle, which means you're getting a 2-for-1 special, and they're both going all the way up to the top together. Because explain to me how you're beating a 2-for-1 special. Not only that, but think about it like this. Okay, you'll fucking see. Bronya's like in the middle of wrestling. You just finished with Bronya, right? But she gets up and she just buffs you and Stelle. And now the sex is just that. Now you're crit damaging each other. The sex is just that much better. Like, imagine. Holy fuck, she increased your damage and crit damage. Like, man, the pounding is gonna be really pounding. All the neighbors gonna hear you after that. Oh wait. No, you definitely made it at that point. Next, we got Clara. Obviously. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you a little story here. Don't get this twisted, alright? Just watch what I'm doing to the end, okay? Alright? I grew up as a single child. And as a single child, if any of you have also been children, you would know that the one thing that I always wanted, or at least this is how mine was, I always wanted a sister. So when Clara comes up and calls me big brother, in that sweet, adorable voice, I just want to hug her, and I want to protect her, and I I swear to God, I would jump straight into a manga or anime and I would fight the Demon Lord with nothing but my underpants and my bare hands to protect her. She gets her own tier just for that. Just for that. Next, we got this guy. Okay. You know, honestly, I would like to put him here. I would like to put him here. And in fact, you know what? I am gonna leave him there. Because I am trying to think of a reason to not put him there. And I can't. I just cannot. There is no reason to take him out of that spot. He is staying there. Bailu, yep, yeah, no. Look, I don't want to hear any arguments. Okay? I don't care if he's reincarnated or whatever the hell they call it, the video horror. Okay? I'm pretty sure it's reincarnation. I don't care. I don't care if she's been practicing medicine since she's reincarnated or whatever the hell. She looks like she's 4 years old. What is it? What about that turns you on? Because there's something about that turns you on, there's something wrong. Straight up. There's something wrong. Go get help. No, seriously. I have a friend. He's a psychologist. I will give you his number if you need help. I am not kidding. Get help. Alright, next. Yanqing. I mean, he's 12. He's 12. Are you going to debate that? Who's going to debate that this man is 12? This child is 12. And if you try to say that he's not 12, he's got a high position in Zhansha and Wafu, you're wrong. He doesn't. His position is literally just Jing Yuan's apprentice. That's it. That's his position. Jing Yuan sends him out once in a while to capture a bad guy because of his skills, and he has no actual real authority other than being Jing Yuan's apprentice. I guarantee you this man does no paperwork because he's 12. Why would you want a 12-year-old doing your paperwork? Anyway. Jing Yuan. Ooh, this one. You know what? We're going to put him in nice. I was going to put him in good but not great, but then I thought about it. And I said, you know, he's got that whole strategist vibe going. Very aloof, carefree, obviously intelligent, good looking, right? But that's only really enough to put him into good but not great. No. To get into Islam and above, you gotta have something special going on. And he does. Oh, he does. When he summons that lightning bolt, oh baby, that sex is gonna be electrifying. There you go. And you know, maybe you're not into that. I don't know why you wouldn't be. Who's not gonna like to get energized? I wouldn't. Now, you know, maybe he loses a little bit of control because you're railing too hard. You become a crispy critter, but hey, them's the risks. Next, we got Yukong. Now, I have heard the argument with Yukong that she's a little bit too much of a mother figure. Not a mommy figure, like Kafka could be, but like a literal mom. Okay. Here's my counter. She's hot as fuck, she got a sultry ass voice, and she has already had experience taking care of a kid. And that kid is grown up by 49. So, she's hot. So, she got a sultry voice, she's gonna whisper in my ears. Then, I pregnant her, and she has my kid. She's already got experience. I ain't gotta worry as much. She can teach me the ropes, and we can take care of that kid easy. Bye. Boom. That right there puts her all the way up into I'd Slam easy. And if you got a problem with it, guess what? I'll see you on Roblox. Okay? I'll see you on Roblox. We'll fight it out. You got a problem with any of my takes here, we will fight on Roblox. I will see you there. Next, we got Silver. And you know what? Before I actually start rating her, I gotta say, Silver Wolf just feels like Bronya. Like, am I wrong? And I don't mean like Bronya in Honkai Star Rail, but they do kind of feel similar in Honkai Star Rail. But like they both feel like Bronya from Honkai Impact 3rd. They kind of feel like the same-ish character with like slight, just like a personality split, you know. And I get it. I get it. With the newest patch, we've learned that Honkai Impact 3rd is just one of the many worlds in the Honkai universe. So it's highly likely that they are both Bronyas. That being said, she doesn't go up as high as Bronya does because, well, she doesn't have a ceiling. What can I say? Now, she will go up a little higher than I want to put her. And only for one reason. See, normally I'd put her down. At best. In fact, actually, I'd probably put her down here. Not gonna lie. But I will put her in average. And the only reason I will put her in average is because she can literally hack reality. She can hack reality. Do you understand what she can do to you in bed? Do you realize? She can basically warp reality. Now, maybe this is outside of her wheelhouse, but technically, with that ability, she could hack your fucking orgasm and make you fucking come 10 times in a second. What the hell are you gonna do with that? In fact, now that I thought about that, I have to at least put her up here. I have to at least put her up there. I have to. In fact, we'll put her up there. We have to. Now, like, my hands are tied. I have to put her up there. Now that I thought about that, she has to go up there. There's no other way. After that is Lamocha. Yeah, no, you'd have to pay me. You would have to pay me. You... Actually... I'll put him up. Just because Gepard is in here. And he definitely looks better than Gepard. And he's not going to rob me like Sampo. So he'll go to average. But like, he just doesn't have anything going on for him. But the same thing with Don Heng, right? Like, Don Heng doesn't really have any special things going on for him. So, you know, average. Luka, average. For sure. I just don't have anything to say about him. Blade, okay. This is going to get real controversial. This is going to light the fire under some people's asses. I know for a fact. But before I even place him, let me explain. Okay? Let me explain. Okay? Let me explain. Okay. Jesus Christ, I just saw my roommate playing Genshin. I was having PTSD for a second. Sorry, what was I talking about? Oh, right, Blade. Okay. Blade. So, Blade. It is literally stated once you get to that, like, near the end of the Zhangzhou Alliance arc, the Wafu arc, right? Actually, no, it's technically after that arc. It's a side story. It is legitimately stated that what happened there is he is basically an amalgamation of flesh, an abomination that was created because Don Heng's last reincarnation, tried to save his friend who, I forget how he died, but he tried to save his friend through some means, or presumably through the power of abundance. And what ended up happening was a bunch of flesh from the nearby monsters, and the residual flesh from his friend, all basically morphed together, and the residual willpower from his friend basically made it take shape, and it became Blade. That's why his memories are fragmented. It's why he can't die, because he's never actually really been alive. He's a fucking monster. He is basically a flesh golem. You can fight me. Hell, I might even be wrong, but this isn't even my only reason for not wanting to fucking go anywhere near this character. The other reason is because there is no way in hell. There is no way in hell I want to fuck somebody who, while I'm fucking him, he might try to use my sword to kill me. I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know what? I'm good, and you should be good too. He's going into Don't You Dare with the children. Don't you fucking dare. Don't even think about it. This man is a massive... He's Frankenstein. You gonna fuck Frankenstein? Something's wrong with you, so... Yeah, oh. Kafka, huh?
I never felt like
Okay. Okay, we got Kafka. Unfortunately, my hands are kind of tied with this one. See, I'm a scaredy cat. See, I'm a bit of a what'd you call it? Pussy, a yellow belt. Okay. When I see a big bald man running at me, I run away. Okay. And for that very reason, I have to create an all new tier for Kafka, just to keep myself safe. And you know what? We're gonna color it purple because that's Kafka's color. And you know what we're gonna name this? We're gonna name it Tectones Use Only. Listen, hey man, hey, she's yours, man. I don't want no beef. I don't want no problems. You can squash me like you squash a bug. I'm just starting, man. This is my first video. Alright? Okay? If you ever hear about this, just see it. You see it? Alright? She's yours. Alright? Let's move on. Lynx is a damn child. What the hell are you doing? Lynx is obviously still a child. Next. Sushang. Sushang is a unique case here because she has a body type that I would normally put low, very low in fact. But you see, she has that special something that brings her into the upper tiers. And let me explain. Right after I put her all the way the fuck up here, past all these motherfuckers. This is basically the order here. This is basic. I like Welt better. All right, so let me give you guys the lowdown. Okay. As we all know, Xuan can see the future, just like little old Elliot, right? And she can see the future to the point where she could literally barely touch bullets and make them all interact with each other and just completely miss her. Like, I mean, that cutscene was awesome. So think about this. Imagine you about to get into bed. And so she looks into the future. And what she does is she looks into the future about an hour. And she finds all the future paths that y'all have sex with. She's gonna find the path where y'all both have the most enjoyment possible. And there you fucking go. She can literally just find the easiest path to fuck your brains out. What can I say? That is a broken ass power. She is busted. There is no stopping that. Next. Okay, next we got Don Heng's ultimate form, basically. This is gonna go far beyond normal Don Heng. I don't think I can put him past I'd Slam. But I might have to. So let me talk this out. And we'll see where I ultimately put him. I'm not quite sure yet. So, here's his pros. From the back, looks like a girl. Pro number 2, he's got fucking handlebars. Look at those fucking handlebars. He literally has handlebars. Free handlebars, not some weak ass ponytails. Handlebars. It's over. It's done. Whether you're hitting it from the front or the back. You get. What can I say? Now, that's just his 2 lesser pros. Then you got the crazy shit going on. Alright, first off, this man is an expert in handling dragons. Need I say any more than that? Well, I'm going to, because not only is he an expert at handling dragons, but he's a goddamn master waterbender. He can bend liquids like nobody's business. And you know what else is a liquid? Do I have to say it out loud? Okay, I'll say it. It's fucking semen. This man, you know what? He could literally draw that shit out. He could draw it out. It's over. It's done. But you know what? I'm just gonna have to say that only puts him at the top of my slam. I don't think it's quite special enough. I think he is untouchable at the top of I'd Slam, but it does not make him special enough to bring him to the peak. Now, let's continue here. We've got Guinaifen. Guinaifen's a bit of a special case. See, I'm not sure. So let's think about this for a second. We know that she likes to play with fire. She's got a very interactable and excitable personality. And she can swallow swords. That alone puts her above average. But I don't really think there's anything else. She's a social media influencer, but that can be both a pro and a con. We'll go ahead and we'll put her at good, but not great. Next, this one's gonna be heavy on the personal taste. I don't even really have much to explain on this one. I just think she is the best designed character in the fucking game. You can fight me on this shit. She looks amazing. Her sword looks amazing. When it transforms, it looks amazing. Her red eyes are fucking sexy as shit. And you know what? We're fucking. And that blindfold falls off, and she enters fucking crazy bitch mode. And she flips me over, and she starts riding the fuck out of me. Think I'm gonna say no? You think I'm gonna fight that shit? No, because that's gonna feel fucking great. Okay? She can turn the tables on your ass in a split second, and I am there for it. Next, we have Topaz. Topaz has a great fellas. She is cute looking. She's got all this shit going for her. She can speak multiple languages, but you see, there's just one problem. She's a fucking tax collector. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. I don't give a shit how cute Numby is. You are a tax collector. I got enough problems. Stay down there. Stay away from me. Next, we got the literal embodiment of big titty goth girlfriend. And you know what? She's going into I'd Slam. She is literally the barrier between good but not great and I'd Slam. And the reason is because she's so damn fucking fine. Holy shit. She is potentially, maybe not easily, potentially, the second best designed character in this game. Potentially. There are definitely some contenders for that. The problem is, as hot as she is, she's a bit listless, which is fine. You know, maybe you could bring some life into her. Literally. The problem is, she gives that feeling like halfway through, she's just gonna go limp. And that's not true. I don't want to fall for that. So I'd Slam is probably the closest I can. In fact, actually thinking about that, I have to lower her a bit. We're gonna have to put her down here. Still the barrier, but yeah, no, that's just depressing, and yeah, there's no way. All right, next, yeah, she's a child. She's going there. All right, don't listen. I don't care if she's a long life species. She looks 12. She acts 12. She sounds 12. She's fucking 12. Get the fuck away from her. Argenti. This man is another embodiment of average ice. Actually, no. I can't even put him at average. I literally can't. And it's crazy because I'm keeping all of this fairly even, and it's triggering me that I can't put him in average. But god damn, if I have to hear him recite poetry to the fucking ceiling fan while we're fucking, I would lose my mind. So he is going to stay down there, and maybe if you paid me. Joyeux. Yeah. I could see an argument being made where she's a robot that's been made to imitate human life as much as possible type shit, right? Like, she was human at one point. There's no doubt in my mind, because Hanya's her sister and Hanya's human, or whatever the fuck, right? So there's no doubt in my mind that at one point she was not a robot. She probably died and had her soul put in that shit, or something like that. Maybe there's a true version of Zrei that we haven't met yet. Who knows, right? But she's a goddamn robot. So unless the inside of her mouth is like a human's mouth, she has to stay down there. Is all I'm gonna say. Next we got Dr. Ratio. Holy shit. Be ready for a goddamn random ass tangent. Because here we go. Dr. Ratio, you are going all the way up to I'd slam easy. And the reason why. In fact, I might even have to put him in We Made It. And here's why. Not only is Dr. Ratio one of the best looking, best in general male characters in the game, but you cannot convince me that this man is not cooking up fucking meth. Okay? Now, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. When you first meet this man, he is in a restricted area. No one has known that he is there, and he's wearing a fucking mask to hide his goddamn identity. Now, this is just the start. Right? That is not all of the evidence. That is Exhibit A. Okay? Exhibit B. The chalk that can literally destroy fucking demigods. This chalk, you're telling me that this man is throwing this chalk and it's destroying war bots and demigods and it's just a piece of chalk? No, motherfucker, that is not a piece of chalk. You know what that is? That's meth mixed with crack. And he's throwing them at that shit and it's fucking exploding. And it's getting them fucking high. That's why they're all fucked up afterwards. And for the robots, I can't even imagine what happens when that shit gets on their circuits. But that's not even it. No, that's not even it. Oh, God. Then is the ultimate. That shit does so much damage. But you know what happens there in his ultimate? What's actually happening? He is literally dropping his meth tower onto the fucking enemy. And it explodes. What happens then? Well, you see, what happens is every time one of his allies distracts the enemy by attacking them, he'll scoop up some of that fucking meth real quick, some of that crack, and he'll fucking mix it up into a piece of chocolate and fucking chuck it at him. That's why he's so quick on the fucking draw like that. Oh my god, like this man is devious. He's got everybody fooled. He's like, oh yeah, I'm a member of the intelligence. No, he's a fucking meth head. He is creating and selling meth. He might not be doing it himself, but he is creating that shit and selling it. He is using that shit as a weapon. That is insane. That book that he's always fucking reading, that's his fucking meth formulas. You kidding me? Are you joking? God damn. This shit is insane. It's literally mind-blowing once you think about it. Once you think about that shit is mind-fucking-blowing. And then, he's got his ability. His ability is literally just him calculating the best angle to throw his fucking meth chalk at you. That's why it's all those fucking geometric symbols and shit. He's just figuring it out. What's your weak point? Where can I get the most meth in your bloodstream? That's insane. But you know what? That's just a bonus when it's in bed. I mean, imagine him hitting you up with that shit. God damn. Now that is gonna be a forgettable night. You ain't gonna remember that night, but you're gonna feel that night later. Oh yeah. Alright, next we got Ruin Me. She goes in average. Fight me. Literally find me on Roblox. Okay? This bitch is basically evil. She is basically evil. She might be hot as fuck, but she is basically evil. She drugs you. She fucking drugs you. She creates life and abandons it. I have heard people compare the creatures that she created to pets, like dogs and cats. Now, as somebody who's had many pets, mainly cats, in my life, I will tell you right now that while they are family, they are not the same as a life that you have created. It is not the same. Okay? She created those life forms. They are her children, and she abandoned them. That is the literal worst possible character trait you could ever have as a human being. And the only reason that I even put her in average is because of how fucking hot she is, and because you did more than that. Oh, you did more than that. And the fact that she shows some slight regret over it and says that she will visit. Now, will she actually? I don't know. If she never does, and I do another tier list, then she's gonna drop down. You can be fucking sure of that. Next on the list, Misha. He might be a memory, he might be a meme, literally, but he's also a child. And you might not understand this because he's Mikhail, right? Or at least that's how they set it up, but he's not actually. See, the way they explained it, unless I'm misremembering, feel free to tell me that my dumbass is wrong in the comments. But basically, he is Mikhail, but only his first 12 years of life. Literally his first 12 years of life. That's his memories. That's his memory, right? Everything else that he remembers is just like the reason that he was left in that room in Pentagon. That's it. He does not remember all of Mikhail's life. So he is basically a child. So he goes into don't you fucking dare. Next, we got Black Swan, and of course, she's going all the way up here until we made it. She's gonna be slightly below for Xuan, but just barely above for Anya and Stelle for one reason and one reason only. Now, she is hot. Ooh, boy, is she fucking hot. The reason why she goes all the way up there is because of her ability to interact with and potentially manipulate memory. Now, our memories make us who we are. Fucking with that has so many possibilities, but the possibility I'm gonna focus on, obviously, is the fact that she could access your memories and find out what really gets you going, stimulate that shit, and you are gonna have a literally unforgettable night, because she'll make sure you never forget that shit. You'll be able to replay that shit in your mind when you're jerking off in the fucking in your fucking bathroom. You're never gonna forget that shit. So not only does she give you, in fact, you know what? Now that I think about it, she's gonna have to go above Sushang. Because not only does she give you that unforgettable night that Sushang can give you through the different nations, but she can literally make sure that you never forget it, and that you can just recall that shit whenever you want to, and you just do an orgasm at any fucking point. She literally leaves you a gift. Yeah, that's some top tier shit right there. That is some top tier fucking shit. Next we got Sparkle. Okay. Sparkle. Yeah. She's gonna go all the way up here. She's gonna go all the way up here because she can become anybody. And not only, and she doesn't even just look like them. She picks up their mannerisms, their voice, the way they speak, their personality to a point. I mean, holy shit. How are you gonna beat that? You can't. I mean, unless you're fucking broken, like these people up here, right? I mean, it's a 2-on-1. She can't produce an extra person. If she can, I missed that one. But she's up there. Oh, yeah, she's up there. Gallagher. Okay, Gallagher. We'll put him in average. I mean, he's good looking. I'm not gonna say that you have to pay me for it, but the problem with him is that he's fake as shit. He is mega fake. He has I like his personality though, so yeah, I'd say he definitely belongs in average. In fact, holy shit, I can't be putting people below Ron May unless they're literally fucking. But the reason why I have to keep Gallagher that low is because he is literally the fakest character on this list. He is the fakest. He literally took pieces of other people and built himself a new body to mimic them. This is pointed out by Sunday Industry. This is not even anywhere close to what this man actually looks like. We have no clue what he looks like. For all we know, in the future, we'll get a 5-star guy. Like, imagine that. That would be crazy. And that's why he's in average right now. Next. Oh, man. Aventurine. Bust. And I'll take it all. Every time Aventurine says bust or I'll take it all I can think of is bust and he'll take it all. Because he will make you bust and he will take all that shit. He will take all of it. You will be left high and dry after he's done with you. Yep. He's going into I'd fucking slam. For sure. We've got... Acheron is the toughest character on this list. Like, by a long shot. I have no idea where to place her. Like, I just don't. Like, maybe if I made another new one for Big Sister energy, she has major Big Sister energy in my opinion. But like beyond that, and I don't really want to put that honestly, because I just think that she has so much more than just that. I'll put her in good but not great. She has that white and red transformation, which is really nice, but like it's only a minor visual change. She doesn't really have anything else going for her in my opinion, and she's super forgetful. So I don't know. Yeah, she even admitted herself that she's super forgetful. So she's got a great personality. I mean, like she's a very upright person for sure. She's not a bad person. I don't know. Nothing really stands out about her. No, I mean like gameplay wise, sure, but like character, not really sure. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about Acheron because I'm not sure. Maybe you point something out that I'm forgetting or missed. Next we have. There is only one spot for someone as beautiful and talented and taken as Robin. Okay, listen. I don't take other men's bitches, and I'm definitely not going to take the great bald man's bitch. It's not going to happen, because there's only two things that I fear in this life. There's only two things I fear in this life. You want to know what those are? That's going bald, and there's bald people. I ain't fucking with them, alright? Tectone, if you ever watch this, they're both yours. Alright, I hope you have a long life, okay? Leave me, just you know, please. Please don't come after me, okay? Now, with that aside, hopefully I'm safe. We've got Boot Hill next. He's a robot. I mean, he's like maybe he's not fully a robot, but like even with his mouth, he's got sharp teeth. Bro, like I'm not putting my shit in that. No way. Even if you paid me, there's no way. Next, we have. I need you all to listen very closely. Firefly is mine. Okay? She's my girlfriend. Okay? You don't get to have her. Okay? I like her even more than I like Natasha, and that's fucking saying something. Alright? You will not touch her. She is mine, and you cannot have her. Alright? Now that we've got that over with, let's end this tier list with Jade. I haven't seen much of Jade, and as far as I know, there's no trailers of Jade. If there is a trailer, please let me know in the comments. Anybody who watches this, please. Because I could not find it. The only thing I know about Jade is what we see through Aventurine's memories. She seems hot, she seems cold, she seems intelligent, but that's all I've really got. She's part of the IPC. I don't really have anything to say, except she might be a tax collector. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't, I don't know. I have to put her in average, I don't know enough about her. She's definitely above her own May though. Holy shit. But yeah, that's my long ass tier list. I mean, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to tell me how shit my takes for, go ahead and let me know in this comment section down below. And of course, if you subscribe, please hit the notification bell down below so that I know that it's okay for me to go to your house and fuck your mother. And with that all being said, I'm going to end this video with a thank you to Tectone. I tuned into one of your streams a few weeks ago, and you were talking about how you just gotta do it. The gacha space is a good place to start because there's so many people. You really motivated to make this video and to start up this channel. So I want to thank you. And I hope that other people also become motivated by that. I really do. Anyway, thank all of you as well for watching, and I will see you in my next videos, which will also be tier lists. The next 2 videos will be tier lists. One will be Wuthering Waves, and the other will be Zenless Zone 0.